it's hard because obviously I know that I'm never going to see any of these people ever again in my whole entire life. So like, what does it really matter? But there is still like a stigma and a shame and like just embarrassment that comes around having a skin condition, especially something on your mouth. So it's really hard. I'm trying to stay like positive and just remember that none of these people know what I'm going through, and I'm never going to see any of these people ever again. So if they see it and they want to say something amongst themselves or whatever the case is, that's fine. It doesn't make my healing journey any different. Reminder to someone out there that you shouldn't wait for your skin to heal to start living your life. We are more than our skin. We are more than our looks or even, you know, this body that we're in. Good morning. It is for me about 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, and this is a super vulnerable video for me to be making. I don't know why, I just felt it like heavy on my heart to, I haven't posted on YouTube in like a long time. I've been so busy with my business and other things, but I felt it heavy on my heart to, this is giving me anxiety. I have to poop. Okay. I've spent the past 10 years with a chronic inflammatory condition that causes your lips to constantly peel and almost be like chapped, but to a greater extent. It's called exfoliative cheilitis or colitis, however you say it, if you want to look it up. I don't want to go too much into it in this video because that's not what this is supposed to be about. And I am in the process of trying to heal it. So I'm trying to get out of the process of just every couple days pulling off like the, you know, healing skin or dead skin. It's technically not dead skin. It's like a keratin overgrowth. I'm in the process of trying to heal that, which if you're at all familiar with this condition, it's extremely hard. It takes a lot of time and it's terrible in the meanwhile. It's pretty much like having scabs on your mouth. And it really sucks, and it really takes a big toll on my mental health, my confidence. I'm wearing a mask every time I go out right now, which has not been a lot, but we are about like 27 or 28 days into not picking, not taking off the healing skin to reveal like normal looking lips beneath it. I'm trying to just let them heal on their own, and I keep telling myself that once this is all said and done and this is healed, I'm gonna have like this new outlook on life, right? And then it'll be perfect, and that'll be the perfect time for me to start working out, because after dealing with this for so long, I want my body to look good and I want to live life to the fullest. And you know, I keep telling myself all these things I'm gonna do. When this heals, I'm gonna dye my hair and have like a fresh start. And you know, I was just thinking about it, and I just kind of felt it heavy on my heart to be like, why am I waiting until the perfect time or for things to be perfect? Why not start creating those good habits now in the process of my healing, not only to maybe help my mental health while I'm going through this, but also so that way when this does heal, I, you know, potentially already see some results from working out for a month or 2 months already, or however long this is going to take, because I really don't know. So in today's video, I guess I'm just going to have like, my hair's a mess. I'm just gonna try to have like a really good, really positive Saturday. I am here at my boyfriend's apartment, which I'm pretty much gonna be here all day alone because he had some errands he has to run. So I thought, what better time than to start just having a positive day on a day where I'm here alone and can kind of do whatever I want. So I think the plan for today is to do everything the way I would do it if I was healed, to just have like a great day. So I went this morning and got a coffee. I'm going to drink my iced coffee and read for a little because I'm reading a really cute fall romance to kind of get me into the spirit of fall. Oh, my dog just knocked down the camera. Sibby, back up. So the plan is to read and drink my coffee, which makes me happy. And then we are going to do a at-home Pilates workout. I think in a perfect world, I would get a gym membership and try to go to the gym, but obviously I don't want to leave the house right now looking like this, so we're just going to do an at-home workout, and that's okay. It'll still do what it needs to do. And then we are maybe going to go on a hike today, because going on like trail walks through the woods has been making me feel better. I haven't done one in about a week, but that's something I can do where I don't have to be around people, and just being out in nature, it grounds me and makes me feel good. And then I think tonight we're gonna cook up a healthy dinner. I've been trying to eat really healthy because anyone who has like eczema, psoriasis, things like that, they say usually that your gut can really contribute to skin issues. And especially while I'm trying to heal something, I want to make sure I'm nourishing my body properly. So I've been eating like a lot of rice and chicken and, you know, steak, and just trying to get all healthy foods in, no processed foods, no fast food, nothing like that. So tonight we'll make a healthy dinner and maybe get an everything shower, which this condition is so hard because even after I shower, I never really feel like clean, because with scabs on your mouth, it literally feels like you have food on your mouth that you don't get to wipe away or something like that. But it's okay. We're going to take a nice shower and just overall try to have a good day. I think a big part of healing is just mindfulness and trying to stay positive, and I've been reading up a lot and listening to a lot of videos. There's a woman, her name is, like, I think it's Hailie, and she kind of breaks down a lot of how the things you tell yourself and the things you tell your cells, how that affects your healing. So I'm just trying to tell myself, you know, and really convince myself, you will heal, this is gonna pass, this is, you know, this will get better, I'm not gonna be like this forever, and just really speaking healing over my body. So yeah, I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to do things that make me feel good, and that will hopefully contribute to my mental and physical healing. So get into this good day with me. Got my iced coffee from Wawa. If you know, you know. I got a caramel iced latte, and I'm reading the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It's such a cute romance. I literally have read it so fast. I love it. It's pretty short. It's like 350 pages. I started it like 1 or 2 nights ago. And it's just like so cutesy. It's not super R-rated, nothing crazy, just a really cute fall romance, and I really like it so far. So we're gonna try to finish it today and then start the 3rd book in the 4th Wing series, Onyx Storm. I've read the past 2 like 2 weeks ago or something, and then just wanted to switch it up for a second before I start the 3rd one. So I figured I'd read this real quick and then start the 3rd one in the series. So yeah, that's what we're reading. I feel like with a skin condition, especially on my mouth, every time I talk, every time I drink anything, every time, pretty much at all times of the day, I can feel it, and I'm thinking about it, and it's just really hard to ignore. Every time I go in the bathroom, I see it. But when I read, it takes my mind off it, and, you know, all I can focus on are the words on the page and, you know, the movie that's playing out in my head when I read, and that's really nice. So I've been doing a lot of reading lately, and I think it's just been helping me to get my mind off of my skin, essentially. Okay, I just finished a 30-minute Move with Nicole Pilates video. So I did that, and I feel pretty good. I have not done one of her or any Pilates videos in like, I couldn't even tell you how long, probably like a year and a half, maybe even 2 years at this point. So yeah, I definitely feel pretty good now that I did it. It was not easy. Who would have thought that doing little circles with your arms and just lifting your legs up could be so hard, but it is challenging. But I'm glad I did it. It's like 11:30 now, and I'm going to make some breakfast because I still haven't ate all day. So we're gonna make some scrambled eggs, and we have some watermelon. I thought we had turkey bacon, but we don't, and I don't feel like running to the store just for that. So we're just gonna do some eggs and some watermelon, and then see if I still wanna go on the hike. It's hot out, and 92, 93 degrees out. So I don't know if I wanna go. I should go, but I don't know, we'll see. The OCD in me and just the years of picking at the healing skin, I want to rip off the scabs on my lips with everything in me, but I cannot do that because they will never heal that way. So we're staying busy, we're staying positive. Let's make some eggs. All right, I got some eggs and some watermelon, and I got my cup full of water, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast and then hopefully go out for a hike. Let's see. Okay, we are out here. We're not too far into the woods yet. You can still kind of hear like the cars from the highway back there. But yeah, I've got my backpack on with like my wallet and things in it, my keys, and then I have my water bottle in one of those little pouches, like Stanley pouches. So feeling pretty good. I'm undecided if I want to do the whole trail or if I just want to go like halfway and then turn back around. Obviously being a girl, it's kind of a little iffy, you know, being too far into the woods by yourself. I did bring a little knife, but you know, but yeah, if I do the whole trail, like the whole loop, it's about 4.5 miles, or I could just go like the 2 miles and then turn back around. So we're gonna see, but doing pretty good so far. It's super quiet out here, and I spend a lot of my time back home every 5 seconds going into the bathroom to check the mirror to see if I can see any changes with my skin. Obviously every 5 seconds you're not going to see any changes, so it's usually a pretty disappointing bathroom trip. But when I'm out here, don't have a mirror, usually, don't go on my phone, and really just enjoy the nature walk. So that's what we're going to do. Walk a couple miles, get my steps in, and yeah, just have a positive little nature walk. It's about like 1 o'clock now, so we'll probably be done by about like 3 o'clock or so. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, I'm about like a mile and a half into the trail at this point. And I like this trail because normally there's rarely anyone here. Although I do come a lot during the week. This is only my second time coming to this trail on a Saturday. Last Saturday when I came, I barely passed anyone the whole time. I think I passed one person. This Saturday, not as lucky. I've passed a couple people already. And I did bring a mask. It's kind of hard. Like the first person I passed, I kind of just stepped to the side and kept my head down. This next set of people I passed, I put the mask on because it was like a big group. I don't know. It's hard because the cool air coming out of this tunnel. It's like an air conditioner. Anyways though, it's hard because obviously I know that I'm never going to see any of these people ever again in my whole entire life. So like, what does it really matter? But there is still like a stigma and a shame and like just embarrassment that comes around having a skin condition, especially something on your mouth. So it's really hard. I'm trying to stay like positive and just remember that none of these people know what I'm going through, and I'm never going to see any of these people ever again. So if they see it and they want to say something amongst themselves or whatever the case is, that's fine. It doesn't make my healing journey any different. But naturally, it's still just hard, But that's okay. I'm still getting my steps in. And I'm still healing the way I'm supposed to. So that's all that matters. It would be nice if I don't pass anyone else, though. We'll see. Okay, just got back in the car. I am sweaty as heck, but I did 3.6 miles. It took me an hour and 12 minutes. It's like 2:45 right now. There's a part in the trail where you can go left and do the full 4.5 mile trail, or you can make a right and it's a little bit of a shorter. So I did choose to do the little bit of the shorter one for 3.5 miles, but that's okay. I'll get my extra mile in tonight when I take my dog. I'll make sure I take him on a good one around the neighborhood. So still happy that I did it, and it was a good amount of people, but I got through it. And yeah, I'm proud of myself for doing that. So now I'm going to run to the grocery store. I am going to pick up some things for dinner and then kind of just go home, shower, and read for a bit, which I'm excited to do because I never have the apartment to myself. So it'll be nice to just kind of go enjoy my own company for the night until my boyfriend comes back home later. So that's the plan. All right, I just got out the shower. I feel good, fresh and new. I am about to try and finish my book before I have to start cooking dinner. But just wanted to kind of say real quick that I hope this video can be a reminder to someone out there that you shouldn't wait for your skin to heal to start living your life. We are more than our skin. We are more than our looks or even, this body that we're in. I know it's hard to believe, especially when you feel like to a certain extent your body has failed you, or, it's not healing or it's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's definitely hard to wrap your brain around, especially when you're dealing with a condition like mine that is rare. You can take this video even if it just has to apply to like acne, because I had acne. I was on Accutane twice, and I know how hard and how devastating that is. And that's not even, acne is not even something rare. But, just remember that you don't want to wait for your skin to heal to start living. And I know I'm having a good day today. I can't say the same for tomorrow or the next day, because my healing journey now and having my face look like this for almost a month at this point, it's been such an up and down. Some days are really good and I swear I'm healing and I feel good and I tell myself, oh, just a couple more weeks of this, and then I have days where I feel really down and I'm crying and I can't stand to look at myself, and my negative thoughts are telling me that this is never going to heal and I should just pick off these scabs and learn to manage with just constantly having scabs that I pick off. But I don't want to live like that. I want this to heal, and I know it's going to be a process, a slow process after I've been managing this for 10 years to it's not going to heal overnight. It's going to take time. But that's okay. Start getting into those healthy habits now. So when you do heal, you already have a good routine. You already created that discipline, and just believe that you will heal, because that's half the battle. Yeah, so kind of just wanted to get on here and say, don't stop living life over your skin. Everything is going to work out, and you need to believe that. Yeah. healing is possible and it will happen. And I'm going to do everything in my power to be mindful and to start living life to the fullest, you know, to the extent that I can. Obviously, when this is all healed, I would like to go take a vacation somewhere just as because I'll be so proud of myself that I went through this. This is the hardest thing I'm literally have ever gone through, is having to go out like this and deal with this. And when this is all said and done, I'm going to go on a vacation somewhere. You know, could I go do that now? Absolutely, but it wouldn't be the same, because once this is healed, my dream is to go swim in the ocean somewhere, which is something I have not done in a very long time. You know, because with exfoliative colitis or cheilitis, your lips kind of don't feel that good, even though they'll look normal once you pull that skin off. I don't really get in the ocean or anything like that. I haven't for the past 10 years. So a big goal of mine is when this is all said and done, I'm going to go on vacation somewhere, maybe Italy or somewhere like that, and swim in the ocean. And yeah, I could do that now, but it wouldn't be the same because it would affect my healing. So, you know, have things to look forward to that keep you towards your goal of healing, but also do the positive things that you can do now that will help your mental health during healing. And that I believe 100%, you know, your mental health can contribute to your physical health. So yeah, I think that's my little rant. That's all I have for now. But like I said, now I'm going to read, and then I'm going to cook dinner and really just have a slow rest of my night. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and whatever you're going through and whatever condition you have, or if it's this one specifically, definitely let me know in the comments. And, you know, I pray for your healing and I pray for your mental health, and just hang in there because it will get better.